Morning, you guys, it's Karen, and I'm here for a bit of a ramble and to introduce you to this. This is the Current Body radio frequency device that I'm quite excited about. And they sent this to me, by the way. This was sent to me. They asked if they could send it to me because you guys know I'm really fussy about what I'm sent, and I've told companies, please don't send me anything without asking me, because I have to pay. I don't mean I have to pay the full price, but I have to pay 20% of the value of the product. I have to pay that when I do my tax return. That's just the way it works. You have to consider this like income. You have to consider gifts income, and so you have to pay tax on it. So I have to pay 20% on it. So I'm fussy about what I'm sent. And also I don't want to be, I feel terrible when people send me things and I'm like, well, I'm never going to use that. So I was definitely interested in this because I've been interested in RF technology so radio frequency technology, for quite some years. And I've talked to you guys about it before. And I've actually tried another 3 devices. And I thought it was funny. I thought probably people will watch this and go, oh, I thought you weren't using devices anymore. But that video I did, I probably should have called it what I'm doing less of rather than I'm not doing it anymore. I think I called it. Because people thought that I was going to just stop wearing makeup and stop washing my hair and not using any devices. And that wasn't the case at all. What I was saying was I'm not wearing makeup every single day. So when I'm not filming or going out, I'm not wearing makeup, and it's just really nice. I'm not going to be too hard on myself and try and use every single device that I've got, because I've got the face mask from Current Body, I've got my care lamp, I've got a neck mask, I've got a hand mask, and I was getting myself in too much of a pickle to try and go, I should be using all of these things, and instead I'm going to use things that I enjoy, or just when I feel like it. I'm not going to kind of make myself feel bad if I don't use them. Actually, not wearing makeup as much means that I can use my devices more. Like I have used my care lamp that I talked to you about before, that I use this. This is my infrared lamp, and I love using it because I love anything with heat, and I'll use that on my neck and then think, well, I've got no makeup on, I'll just do a face session while I'm at it. So yeah, I love like heat pads, water bottles. Even if I don't need a water bottle for any kind of pain, I find it really comforting to go to sleep at night. And yeah, that's just, so heat has always been a thing for me. And that's one of the reasons I loved RF devices. And I also looked into the technology, and it had some really good results for skin tightening. So the first device I tried was called the Sensica. And that was a fair few years ago now. And I really liked that. I was using it sort of around my eye area. That's where I would be using radio frequency. You can't use it on your lids, unfortunately, but you can use it here on the crow's feet area. And it was really nice, so nice I took it on holiday. That's how soothing I found it. But it wasn't working 100%. It was kind of intermittent, so it would go on and off. It would be cold and then hot and cold and then hot. And so I just wasn't getting the constant heat from it. So that one was no good. Then I got one from Amazon that was a great big machine like this with a wand. I did show you all of these things at the time. And the one with the wand, it was just way too hot. It was just, the heat was too much. I couldn't cope with it. And I kept getting electric shocks from the machine, even when it was at the lower level. So that was no good, because I was just like, oh, is this, a kosher thing I'm using? Then more recently, I got that one from Sun May, and I really liked how it felt. It was consistent heat. It felt really nice. Yeah, it was good to use. It was good to use, but the company then got in touch with me and wanted to send me something. It was nothing to do with devices for the skin. It was a cordless hair straightener. And so I accepted, because I thought, oh, I would love a cordless hair straightener, but it did not work at all. And so I got in touch with them and told them that, and I haven't heard from them since. That's often what happens. I think they think a lot of the times, these companies, if they send you something, that you're just going to do a review and tell people it was good. Anyway, I got back in touch with them and said, I'm happy to send it back to you if you want it, but it doesn't work. So it made me doubt the other device as to whether that worked. And I talked to you guys about that. I don't want to be using a device every day, especially when I'm not feeling well, if I'm not really sure whether it's going to work or not, and I'm not really sure of the device itself. So all of this is leading to the fact that that's why I was excited about this RF one from this radio frequency device, and it looks like this, from Current Body, because I have used Current Body devices with good results. So like that, the face one gave me really good results. And, it's a company that I trust, and devices that I trust. I'm also getting a hair LED device from them that I'm excited about because my hair is still falling out a lot. Something else to note about whether or not I'm using devices is there's nothing really on the main part of my face that I'm so bothered about that it would lead to me using something I didn't enjoy every day. So for example, the wraparound face mask, I know that I got some results with my skin, but it's not, you know, my skin looked plumper and it looked glowy, but there's nothing really that I'm bothered about issue-wise with my sort of cheeks and the middle part of my face. What I'm bothered about is crow's feet, hooded eyes, maybe something on my neck, but I want to be really careful about things on my neck. And so those are the areas that I'd be more likely to put more effort into using a device on. So with this one, I tried it last night. It is so nice. So I used it here, just went in circles around and I was just sitting there like, oh, and I was like, you know what? I really need to put a timer on. I don't know whether this switches off or not when the treatment is finished. Saying that, I should look that up. But I thought I need to put a timer on because I was just like in heaven. I was just like, oh, this is so hot. It's just really, really soothing, you know. And so yeah, I was using that last night. So I am going to use this and test out and see if it does anything for my crow's feet, because this is one of the areas you can use it on. You can use it here, you can use it here. Something to be aware of with RF technology is that it can result in fat loss, and so some people don't want to use it like on their cheeks if you don't feel like you've got enough fat. I think I've got plenty. I've got like nice sort of podgy cheeks that I don't think it will make any. In fact, if I did it here, I might get a little bit of a cheekbone. So, you know, who knows, I might try it there as well. So yeah, I tried it and loved it. I wish it was cordless. Imagine if it was like that and it worked the same as when it was plugged in like that. That would be absolutely brilliant. But I think that's a way in the future just now, and then it needs to be a bit more power in a battery, you know, and it would be a lot heavier because this is really, really lightweight. That's the other thing. For those of you that, like myself, have joint problems, this is so lightweight. It's the lightest weight one out of all of them that I've tried, and so it's really, really easy, you know, easy to use. It didn't like end up, normally my elbows hurt if I hold my hand like that for too long, and I think you can do this for 5 minutes on each eye. So unlike my other videos, I'm not going to promise you that I'm going to use this every single day and come back to you in 4 weeks or whatever. That is my plan, but I just don't know with these migraines, and so I want to give myself a bit of sort of breathing space. But I do really enjoy using it, so I'm keeping it in here, and I am going to probably use it every night, and like I said, I find that actually quite soothing. You can use this on your neck as well. It says you can use it either side of your thyroid, but to me the thyroid is kind of here and goes either side, so I'm not sure I'd be happy using it on my neck, to be honest with you. I need to have a think about that. I only used it on this side last night because I actually did a TCA peel on here. TCA peels are something else that I feel like I see results from them, and that I can see, well, I had a little bit of skin from the blepharoplasty that made it eyeshadow was catching on it, and that seemed to be improving with the TCA peel, so I've been continuing that. But the last 3 I've only done on this eye, because when my eyes are really relaxed, this one, the hooded lid actually touches my eyelashes, and it doesn't on this side, so this side is worse. So I thought, well, that'd be handy if I just do it on one eye and see if it does actually make it less hooded. It's really easy then to compare with the other one, you know. So I didn't want to use this on this side last night because it's the skin is kind of just peeling. I did it about 3 days ago. I didn't do it while I was using the eye serum because I didn't want to jinx the results, you know, or affect the results, if you like. So I'll leave a link for you in the description to this, and I will find out if there's any discount code, and if there is, I'll leave you a discount code as well. Let me know your thoughts on RF devices in the comments below. Have you had any great results from them, and what device do you use? That'd be really interesting. So my intentions with this are that I will come and report back to you if I manage to use it with any kind of consistency, and if I then take photos and I can really see a difference, you know, then I will come back and report that to you. But like I said, I'm just not going to commit myself to anything, but I am looking forward to using this. So that's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you again soon.